might be a little difficult. Yeah, that may be true. But see, I ain't no different than Diana Ross and Lady Sings the Blues. Now, I'm a authentic chick. Matter of fact, authentic should have been my first name. But everybody want to complain, but don't nobody lifestyle ever change. But me, see, I got all the game. I had to learn the hard way with a few bumps, but I bet you it made me the woman I am today.
Yeah.
Hello, hello.
Yeah. Thank you, Meka, for coming on again. It's been a minute. I ain't seen you in a minute. You got some new things going on, huh?
I've been working.
Let
I've
me
been
see.
working.
Let me hold one up. Matter of fact, you got a couple publications going.
Yeah.
Cleveland Lane. Listen,
Yeah.
for all
That's
you,
my baby
for
right
all
there.
you in that media lane, stay in your lane, okay? All right. This the Cleveland Lane right here, though, with BestMekaEvaa, and then you got From a Greenrose, which is a poetic.
Yeah, all poems. Just a book of all poems. Just the, life issues I've been through. Probably can
This
help
says a
couple
lot
people
right
out.
here, boy. This is the roadmap right here to Meka's life right here. So any of you interested gentlemen, you might want to get this first and do a good study of it before
Please
you
do.
say
My
any
favorite
words to
color green.
Meka. Okay? If you get this right, you might get right with Meka. You know what I mean? Get it right, baby. All right, thank you, Meka, for coming on. I
All
appreciate
right.
it. Now, Cleveland Lane, let's jump on that
Let's
first.
jump on it.
What's all that about right there?
Now, Cleveland Lane, this is my baby. I had been trying to put a book together since I was 11 years old about my city and the hoods and all the players and ballers and everybody that I know and come across. So, Cleveland Lane, the lane stands for loyalty always needed every day. So I talk
Loyalty
about
always needed every day.
every day.
Yeah. Stay in that lane,
Yeah,
baby.
stay in the lane. Please stay in the lane. Now, I wanted to do this book different because I did loyalty in Cleveland. I did always in Cleveland. I did to be needed in Cleveland. And I did every day in Cleveland. And the everyday Cleveland part got all the pictures of some of
Those
the
are chapters you're talking about?
yeah.
Okay.
And how I start off, I hit you with a poem for loyalty. So I start off with Danny Green and Scatterbrain and how 10-5 used to be in the 50s and even from St. Clair to Euclid to Kinsman to Lakeshore, I hit every borough.
Let me stop you for a second, because you said you've been having aspirations of doing this since you were 11. So you were thinking
I've
about
been
that
a lot of
gangster since you
places.
was 11.
Yeah.
Hold on, Mom had to be like, somebody had to be like, Meka, wait a minute, baby.
Because I was the talent show. So whenever my mama was throwing a card game or my father was, shooting dice, I've been 8,
You was
9,
hanging around.
10 in the living room with a lot of
Oh,
ballers.
you was like the movies. What was the one movie, boys? No, Mrs. Sally. Don't
So
you
I
owe me the
paid
money?
attention to the people. I paid attention to their clothes, the way they smell, the way their hair was,
You
their
was very
collar.
observant.
Yeah, all the time. So my father used to take me everywhere with him because I was observing. If
Did
you
you
cheat,
get
I was
into
gonna
the
say
things
something.
that you weren't supposed to get into?
Not too much. The stuff that I learned from my father, of course, I used them on the streets.
Yes.
Um, Some days my pockets got fat, some days it didn't. But I remember one time I got played by a silly asshole. Now I was gonna let it go. See, I beat her ass anyway. How else was she gonna know? The real about me. Now I ain't never been conceited, but I for sure know who I really be. Now the second time I got played, I let a nigga do it. Yeah, I did. I was mad. I seen that coming. I already had a hunch. So, I sat back. I smoked a blunt. I put myself on punishment. I ain't buy no shoes for a month.
Okay.
And then that's where I start from. The books just starts from how Cleveland used to be to what it is now.
Okay.
And then when you get to Always in Cleveland, this is just the churches, the backyard barbecues, the grandma. I mean, my grandma used to make chocolate non-laters. So I got some
Chocolate
stories to
non-laters?
tell. Yeah, from the west side. On the west side, they wash their dishes different than the east side. You ever paid attention? Yeah. Like on the east side, we start with cups and glasses, right?
Yeah.
Now over there, they start with plates and silverware. Then you got to change the water again for the cups. It's just even they toilet tissue. So this just being in Cleveland in everybody's house throughout the year. So, I wanted to captivate my audience like, okay, so like she really know Cleveland.
What were you hoping to bring about with that work?
Basically to put Cleveland back on the map. And I think we a city of wasted talent. It's a lot of millionaires here.
A lot of what?
A lot of millionaires here. And we
in
get
spirit?
No, in spirit, in the brain. Even the Bible say the wisdom is your money.
Okay.
So if you got like that one dream or that one goal and you know it's gonna push, but it's kind of hard.
We got a few of the millionaires in the building right now. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So we came from names like Mistake on the Lake, and so we got some talent here. It's just slept on, and people get tired. They get tired real early. So this book is just gonna bring you tired. You gotta break it up.
Not tired.
Yeah.
I'm about to use that. I'm tired, man.
I'm just tired.
Hey, bro, I'm tired. I can't do the show this Friday, man. I'm tired. I'm tired.
So that's basically what the book about. Now, when you get to need it in Cleveland, I got all black-owned businesses, barbershops, beauty salons.
So are you saying that's what's needed, that we need to be more, we need to take control of our communities, be the entrepreneur, be the businessmen and women that have the business.
Black, yes. Like support your own,
all the other races.
Remember how it was before.
Okay.
So from Whitmore's to Hot Sauce Williams, like the real meat, the real sauce, before they start changing the cooks.
Did you talk with those that used to call this community the Gold Coast?
Yeah, there's a lot of things in this book, and I've been a lot of places. So like as you read and turn the page, you'll be like, this is so interesting because this is the hood from the Huff riots. I talk about everything from good or bad. Some of the lost lives, some of the lives that was transformed from leaving the city.
You know what? Really, that's really important work when you think about it.
Yeah, it's
She's
hard
like
work.
A historian.
I just ain't put no words together. I got to tell you the truth.
Right.
Because if you ever come across my book and read and be like, that ain't happened, I want to make sure I know everything about my city.
Yeah, that's like a piece of history right there.
Everything. I got pictures. If you under 30 and under, you wouldn't believe what Euclid used to look like, if you can remember, or with Cedar Point, or even McDonald's, Geauga Lake. Yeah. Pioneer Waterland, even Vales on the Circle. As you start smelling yourself and you hit a teenager, you got to get in them clubs. Woolworths. I got my first fake ID down there. Yeah. So I was hitting the clubs and all in Vales and the Mirage on the Circle, the Millennium and the Metropolis, and I was always just flabbergasted by that fame. And I didn't prostitute it. I mean, I could have. But I've always had this gift of gab, because a talent is taught, but a gift comes without repentance. So I gotta wait with people when I kind of step into the room. So this what this book about. You want to get to know me, for real me, the best Meka ever, sassy, you Meka. Like walk with me on Cleveland Lane so you can see who I be. I'm trying to tell you the evidence of me. It's all real. So you gotta stay focused. But see, in the end of the day, I'm still a child of God. Even his words say, touch not my anointed. Now, see, I've been appointed to tell you the truth about the things I've been through. Now, if it was your time to tell your story, I'd sit down and listen to you. Spoken word.
Well, obviously, you're proud of the history of Cleveland. You're proud of your city and everything. Does that translate outside the borders of Cleveland, Ohio? Like when you go to New York,
they love me
like,
in Harlem.
Yeah, I love it. Why?
Now, shout out to Murder Mook and the Dot Mob. I always give him a shout out. That's my mentor. Like, he been working with me, and I'm going to write his bio in a minute. So I got to move to Harlem to do it because he said he need me every day. And shout out to L.A.N.E. C's is my people, too. I turned down an interview for him because my dream means more to me than working for an interview. He wanted me to be a receptionist for him. At L.A.N.E. before he started Black 125 last year. Okay. So I got on a plane in the middle of the night, went there and see what the job was about, and I got there and took 2 breaths like, is this a mistake? And I'm like, no, because I'm chasing a dream. Yeah, I'm chasing this dream. I was just going with the flow. I hit him up in a DM, and he liked my resume, and he said, come out.
Let me ask you a question. Had you known that it was going to develop into what it's developed into, would you have took the job then?
Probably not, because of my lane. I got this foundation, the Greenrose Foundation, and I got to kind of feed my city before I leave.
Oh!
So when I leave, you can't say I ain't built that foundation for my city.
Right. Yeah.
So when I get to Harlem and I move there, I'm going to still wear my calves. Yeah. I don't want you to be like, she done switched up on us, because even LeBron left for the ring. Sometimes you got to leave home.
Okay.
And if you make it, you will come back with the gold. But if not, you will come back like the prodigal son, return with nothing. Yeah. So that's my dream is all I have, and I chased it, and then I caught it.
Okay.
So it's a difference. It's a different level than chasing it. That means I graduated. Right. So now I caught it. Okay. Now I got some paperwork to show where I've been and where I'm going. So I'm happy. Now, I started the Greenrose Foundation August of 2016. And my mission is keeping families together one petal at a time. Now, my vision is implementing and assessing families so I can have the most perfect. So
are you telling me, like, you're interested in broken families?
Yeah, of course, because I come from one.
And then you're interested in, what, counseling them?
More so of giving them the most effective information. I'm like the information highway.
By listening to all of their stories and then presenting it to
right, and like a chart. I have a talk, learn, share, grow chart that I also want to implement. And I also took the extra initiative to, if you come to my foundation, and I'll be open soon, the phones will be ringing, and you need a job, and you have a job interview, and you show me the paperwork, I can get your hair cut, I can get you a suit, I can get you a tie, I can get you everything on me. But you got to meet me halfway. You got to show me that you want something. Now I can get your car fixed, I can get a bill paid, but you got to come to me with the paperwork. I can't do nothing off no sob story, because I had one and ain't nobody listen to me.
Yeah, it sounds like Meka's real resourceful, right?
Yeah, very resourceful, right.
With the Greenrose Foundation. Now, you were going into that. Tell me all about that.
Now, the Greenrose Foundation, I'm doing a family benefit May 13th at Euclid Beach. I got free food. I got father and daughter leg tie race, cash prize. Mother and daughter spoon egg race. And I got a 3-on-3 basketball, cash prize. So I'll be hitting everybody up on Instagram.
We're gonna hit that up.
Yeah, I need his pictures. I got a DJ. I got my whole table. Everything on my table is free. My son has a table. My mom has a table.
What is your son?
My son is doing his brand, GFM, God Family Money. So he got free clothes for everyone.
Oh, that's a clothes.
Yeah, my oldest son. Yeah, and then my mom has jewelry. You know that she made. Like that's the Black Martha Stewart.
Handmade jewelry.
Handmade in the bedroom with a saw, and some tools and some hot wired stuff. So. We gonna show my mama some love.
I don't know, but Meka, I just said she sound real resourceful. And look, mom resourceful.
So May 13th, Euclid Beach from 3 to 7. Now the 3-on-3 basketball game start at 11 o'clock in the morning. All guys must sign up. You pick your own teams.
Any chili?
And I have a cash. Oh, I got cheeseburger. Everything is free for all kids, for all adults. Everything is on me for the Greenrose Foundation. I just need you to bring your children, bring your family, your uncle, anybody. Just come out, have fun, take pictures. Every station. I'm gonna make sure I got water and juices and chips and food. So.
Well,
we can bring this community together.
Because it's all on you, and you're saying that several times.
Yeah, it's all on me.
And you know
you come eat on me, you come win prizes on me.
People gonna take you up on that.
I want them to.
Okay, and they're gonna take that up, you know, because you were talking about all the other things you can do.
Yeah, I got Walmart cards for
and all this other stuff.
I'm blessed, so I'm gonna get it right back, you know. So I want to make a bang. So I don't want no one to come and feel like you gotta pay to park. You gotta need a dollar water. Everything is free.
Where's all this coming from, Meka?
From my heart, because I've been.
Why?
I've been throwing parties and stuff since I was 11 years old. My house has always been a heart. I've cooked for my house, Thanksgiving, birthdays. My sisters and them in the audience, they'll tell you I've been doing this since I've been 11 years old.
For a person to be so selfless like that, usually they went through a lot of pain.
Yeah, I did. I went through a lot of pain.
Like what? Give us an example.
See, well, this is where the Greenrose come from. Because my dad is a blue rose and my mom is yellow. And green is that earth color that get even, that love. And so when you mix yellow and blue, it made green.
Okay.
So which I come from. So even in the Bible, that color is relaxing. It's calming. It's neighboring. Green will teach you a lesson. Green will put you to sleep. So green has been my color since the time I can remember. Yeah, so
green waking a lot of y'all up too.
Yeah, we grow it, we wear it, we eat it. So that's just been the whole thing about me and this Greenrose and who I am. I wear green all the time. It's just my heart. I wear it on my sleeve. I want you to learn from me, whether it's a mistake or not.
Right, in the home?
Yeah, I had both parents in the home.
So where was all the pain at? You know?
Because it was dysfunctional, because my father was a pimp.
Okay, now we get into the nitty-gritty.
So he had many women.
Yeah, we know your father.
And you know, my mom was a CO at the time, so she ran the house.
Hey,
see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
see what I'm saying?
Yeah, blue and yellow come together.
We took in anyone off the street.
I thought she would have been the blue with the police.
No, I'm the green because I'm that even Steven.
No, I know
I'm that. Yeah.
You said he was the blue and she was the yellow.
Yeah.
In significance.
So I deal with a lot of levels. I learned how to be submissive at a young age when I wasn't even trying to be a wife. So I know
that explains how your experience, how you got to see a lot of things. Your father was a man of the world, was a pimp, and then your mom was a corrections officer.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So you know that's two opposites.
You remember the pimp used to pull up on the block and give all the kids money.
Everybody, cheeseburgers,
okay.
Big Macs.
Big pimping. Oh,
yeah.
Big pimping. Okay, I get it. All right.
So that's the lifestyle I come from, and you know I'm never afraid to admit that because I break a lot of chains when I tell the truth about the stuff that I go through. So you know, I always told my mother whenever I get this opportunity, I'm gonna tell the truth.
How do they feel about your endeavors, your parents? Are they still? They're still alive.
Yeah, they still. Well, you know, he's dead. My mom is alive. She Holy Ghost filled. She just in love with Jesus. She Holy Ghost filled. She put blessing oil on my head before I got here. And she like, no, don't be drinking and driving. And I said I won't because I don't want to spill my drink.
Does she help you out at these?
Yeah, she's always in my mentor because when I ain't being me, she being her. And that's the closest thing to Jesus sometimes to me is her. Because she live it.
Right.
So even my older sister, like me and my older sister, that's like my ace boo coon. We've been through a lot of stuff, and my older sister, she always stuck by me. Then I got my cousin Keisha and my best friend, and even Kim in the back. Me and Kim grew up in the 80s running wild.
Oh, you and Kim.
So my story, she'll tell you, honey, I was knocking them out when I was bad.
Wow.
Yeah, we ain't play no games.
Yeah,
we wasn't even wearing lipstick back then.
Wow.
Oh,
yeah, didn't wear lipstick back then.
Yeah, I come a long way, and there's not a neighborhood that I can't go in where somebody won't recognize my face. Right. It ain't never no beef. It ain't never no drama, or you know what set you from. Now this generation now, it's sad, but if I can do something with it, right. From the plugs that I know all the way down to the ones that call me OG. Yeah. Then I'm going to do it because that's what the Greenrose is. It's just a big split in Cleveland sometimes. Right. If your hair ain't done, you're not hot. If you ain't got money in your pocket, you're not hot. Even at the end of the month when food get low, people talk about you, but it was a time where your neighbor came and helped you out. So I just want to kind of get back to the old because all things old become new and all things new become old.
How you love that.
Yeah.
Now, if you wanted somebody to help, you know, and reach out and, you know, with anything they can help you with, how can they do that?
Okay, well, you can click my link at BestMekaEvaa, PayPal. It's all in the link. You can also go to my Greenrose page. Facebook as well, Greenrose, BestMekaEvaa, you Meka Whiten. All you got to do is Google me. Everything will pop up. I don't care if you want to bring some napkins to me. Bring them napkins. You know, they go a dime a dozen. I don't care if you want to help throw away the garbage. Just, you know, be somebody. I said, yeah, my city is a city of millionaires. Everybody in this room got a talent or a gift or a dream from when they had crayons in their hand to an ink pen.
Well, real quick, through your eyes, what does the future of Cleveland look like?
To me, green, it's coming because hope changed. Time's been hard so long. And majority of the stuff, not even from the calves, but we still got hope here. Now, because I'm leaving doesn't mean that my work gonna stop because I'm gonna put a Greenrose Foundation in Harlem as well.
Okay.
So I need to bridge these two cities together for some reason. Maybe it's a calling, but this Harlem-Cleveland thing, there is something I need to learn. So once I learn it, I'm going to connect them so these cities can be able to cross the bridge and not be like, you know, you have this accent or we the hardest or our team the hardest. It's something else that I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, so I try to.
New York cats, period.
I want to just bridge a gap and do something different that Oprah ain't even do.
Right.
And I ain't got to be on TV to do it, but if you just hear about it, then I'm good with it. But check me out, BestMekaEvaa.
Give it up for BestMekaEvaa. Make sure you go to the Greenrose page on Facebook and get with BestMeka.
Yes,
really
yes.
appreciate
Support,
it.
support.